What is up, guys? This is Kobe here, and today we are back with another episode of Road to Grandmaster Union. And now, I know it's been a while since I did an episode of this, but that's because I was getting my Dark Knight to 231, as well as, working with school and whatnot, and lollygagging around with other bullshit. But now I am 231, so I figured the next step I take is Maple Union. And to prove it right here, let me go ahead and open up my Union board. This should take some time. I can't even open it in Monster Park. Okay, I'll show you guys that later then. But anyway, today is Sunday, in Korea at least. So what we are going to do is run 3 Monster Park runs. Since I only have enough Maple points to run 1 extra run, we're just going to be doing Golden Temple. And as far as our stats go right now, we're only at 123k or 136k clean with the with attack mode on. But we're going to go ahead and run Golden Temple. I'm just gonna do like 1 run while recording it, and then we'll get to see how much damage I'm doing now, because I didn't test my damage after finding my character a little bit, and I am lagging a little bit. But so far we seem to only be hitting 600 Ks. The Kaiser is gonna be a lot weaker than other characters, because I figured on the Kaiser I just slid down the funding a little bit. Although I do think I spent a lot only because of Star Forcing this Empress gear, and I'm probably not gonna go this route again. This is a very, it just doesn't feel organized. If anything, I got the Empress gear and I'm just like, now what? Because I'm still weak with the full Empress set, and it just doesn't really seem to work with me very well. So what I gotta do is just put up with this until level 200, and then once I hit level warrior as well, completely forgot about that. That's at 146k. I just gotta put up with what I got until level 200. So basically just a deal with the thing here. I'm not really sure if I'll be taking this character to Star Force Omega Sector, but I'm going to be training at Star Force Kerning Tower for sure. No matter how hell it's gonna be, I'm gonna put myself through it, because I am gonna have a lot of coupons, and I think 170, even with the damage that we're at right now, shouldn't be too bad at all. So we're doing pretty good in this Monster Park run. How much damage we hit on a boss monster with Giga Slasher, around 800k crits at the maximum, and I just got stunned. Let me close this out real quick. But yeah, I can't really think of what else to get. This is pretty much my gear output right now. No epic items at all other than the earring, which is it's a shaman earring, only 9% strength. I got it for 5 mil, so that's all good. But everything else is either rare or no potential at all. Alright, the shoulder, it's epic as well. But this is just what I'm gonna be rocking. I bet some of these don't even have 3% strength yet. Yeah, these don't even have 3% strength. Belt doesn't even have 3% strength. Luckily, this has 3% strength. I don't even know what I'm doing. I definitely have nothing good on here, and that just results in the current damage that I'm doing right now. So that's gonna be hell, especially since Kaiser's mobbing is quite bad. Thinking about what most people say about it, they say Kaiser's mobbing isn't really that good. I'm just gonna have to deal with it, But anyway, here I am at 146. Pretty good. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this 2 more times, open the coupons, and go straight to Kerning Tower and test out the Star Force areas. So because how weak my Kaiser was, I figured why not test the non-burning map. So I did test the map before the map I am right now, and I got 3.6 million EXP in 1 minute. That was with 100% burning. Then I went to the Star Force map, and with my weak numbers, I trained there for 1 minute, 0 burning, 3.5 million. It's only 100,000 behind the other map. But if you take in burning, and you know how burning is additive and as well as coupons, well, unfortunately I did get 1.5x coupons, all 3 of them, because RNG is a pain in the ass. It's gonna be a lot better for me to train at the next map, especially since I do have attack potions that will increase my attack by a total of 90. Yeah, this one right here, as well as a speed potion, attack speed. It's going to be a lot better for when I actually start grinding. So I think I'm fairly set until level 70. Might be a little bad on the damage side, but leveling shouldn't be a problem at all. And after we get to 170, we'll just see how Omega Sector plays out. Alright, so basically in this clip I took here, I pretty much just talked about, Kaiser, hyper stats, hyper skills, union board, stuff like that. But after I recorded it, I realized that my mic wasn't even plugged in, and that was a bummer. So I might as well just tell everything I said again, as soon as I hit 170. But meanwhile, you can enjoy another neat session of power leveling. Well, not really power leveling, but just a leveling montage, because that's what that part of this episode really is. It's just current tower leveling 145 to 170. That's pretty much all I do around this leveling region, weak or not. And I am back, level 170. It's plugged in this time. I can't believe how much of an idiot I was. But anyway, let's go ahead and talk about our stats and everything we got rolling. So, level 170, we saw the ranges, the massive ranges that we had on our other characters, right? Let me go ahead and unmute MapleStory real quick. The amount of range that we had on our other characters, right? Like 300k, 400k, 500k clean. Well, in attack mode on the Kaiser, our clean range is 146k. Actually, let's put some AP in, because that's not even fair. Let's go the extra mile of the damage, and we're at 156k clean, just about in attack mode. And the strength isn't even that far off from the others. I mean, it's maybe 1,000 lower than it normally is for my other characters and whatnot, but so far this amount of damage has really been working out for me. It really has. So I can't compare ranges to other classes, because I'm lacking a whole bunch of equips in the equipment field. So anyway, without further ado, let me go into the hyper stats slash hyper skills. So for hyper stats, I'm just doing the usual strength, crit rate, putting some of that crit rate, crit damage. Of course, you always want to get that crit damage. This might be these two are the most important hyper stats in my opinion, and the next comes like boss damage, IED if you really need it. If you don't really plan on getting too much IED in your equipment, get that IED, it works well, but I'm just going to be mobbing, so I don't need that. Crit rate, you want to get some of that crit rate if you are lacking crit rate, but there are classes that do have a shit ton of crit rate that don't even need this. Anyway, hyper skills. So what we got coming here right now is Giga Slasher, 1%, 20% damage. I said 1% because that was level 1. I'm trying to look up whatever the fuck that does, and that adds an extra line to Giga Slasher. And then this right here adds the Infernal Breath. This is 20% damage to that. I don't even know what the hell that is. This is a 20% damage to the fire on the ground for Inferno. Wing Beat, 20% damage. And then the wing beat cap is 2, right? I'm pretty sure you cap at 2 wing beats. What is this 8 for? What does this 8 mean? The fuck? Confusing. I don't know. Kaiser may tell me out. But yeah, I'm not really a big fan of these hypers. I wish there was a Blade Burst hyper, but I guess there's now a Sword Strike, as the KMS name is, but GMS is Blade Burst. But let's go into the hyper stats. I mean, hyper skills. I keep saying stats. The active skills. The level 150 hyper. This, you have it for 30 seconds. I knew I should have known what that hyper skill was as a former Kaiser main. I still don't even know what it means today, going from 2 wing beats to 8 wing beats. I don't get it. But this skill, 30 attack, 1 attack speed, and you can ignore weapon cancel and damage reflect. You can ignore pretty much any buff on the boss, which is fucking amazing. I love how they did that with Kaiser, and that's why I loved mine so much back when I made it, because with transforming in this skill, damage reflect didn't even fucking exist. It didn't exist. It was amazing. Anyway, now we look at this skill. Well, let me put a button here anyway. Put that on a button or something. I'll fix that later. Now we look at this skill, right? This is the first hyper skill that I have ever used in the history of Maple. Cause I mean, I made it right after Tempest came out. And what came out right after Tempest? Hyper skills did. What classes got their hyper skills first? The Nova classes did. And what do we get? We got this baby right here. Prometheus. Whatever the hell it's called. 15 monsters, 1000% damage, 8 times, and I still remember the animation, like, oh, and I just love how it just goes white like that and everything, man. It's a pretty impressive hyper skill to have, and I'm glad to finally play Kaiser again to re-experience that hyper skill. So it should be doing a really good amount of damage, 8,000% in total. That's pretty hyped up. And then this we have right here. I think that's like automatically transforming into the final transfiguration state at level 200. I never really got mine to 200, just 183, I believe so. So we're about to pass him up. But yeah, that is basically it. I'm not really trying to test it out on the mob. I think I'm good. Whoa, buff range actually. We'll just use the hyper as well. So without any potions and whatnot, we're at 178k buffed range. Now we do have Nova's Will, only at level 20. It should be level 30, but it's not. XOR range could be a little bit higher. 3.4k strength. But I guess this will do? I don't know. We'll just see how it goes, for the last 30 levels. Or if anything, the last 10 levels, 170 to 180, because like Twilight Perion, you don't even need that much damage. You're set. I see people hitting 1 mils. That's how much damage I do on here. And they're set at Twilight Perion until 200. So what I gotta do is 170 to 180. I gotta manage shit out. I gotta manage it all out. And yeah, I need to stop extending this. That is it for today's video. I will go more in depth about how I'm gonna be training in the next one for the next 10 levels with that, going straight to Twilight Perion. But if you did enjoy the video, please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't. That is if you want to, and I'll be bringing back some more great content to you guys later. Peace out, everybody.